happy, Mommy? She doesn't want me here.
No. Mommy just needs time.
It's okay. I don't want her here either.
Who's my baby girl? My baby girl. Come and be my baby girl forever. I promise, baby girl. I love you. Hey everyone, so today the movie I'm going to review is 2019 Remake, The Pet Semetary. I actually just saw it today by myself because none of my friends had time to see it with me. So, for starters, it's an adaptation from the Stephen King novel. The original came out in 1989, which I always really liked it, and Zelda always scared the hell out of me, which was with a lot of other people. Just scared them. But with the remake, I'm not gonna compare the two. I'm just basically gonna you tell the story. So, my thoughts on the remake is that basically, since you already basically knew the story was gonna happen, it felt kind of dragged on to me, honestly. Even though they did change some aspects of the movie. With the Lewis Creed, the doctor, the main character, the father of the family, he's played by Dale Metcalf in the original. In the remake, he's played by Jason Clarke. First going into this with the trailers, I wasn't really feeling it because I really liked the original so much that I really didn't think it needed to be brought back or retold. And even with the story being changed, which you saw from the trailers, is that Ellie, the daughter, comes back from Pet Semetary instead of Gage, which honestly, I thought it was much more effective with it being the younger child, honestly, because it's something you wouldn't think would happen, but you wouldn't think of that with either of your children. But it's not necessarily more threatening, but it's definitely more eerie and just thought-provoking, really. Like, if that really happened, what would you do? And you know, it's just scary. This is Pumpkin. She's undead as well. I buried the bitch yesterday. She came right back to me. So the plot is basically the same as the original. It's just they changed a few things here and there, like with they added some newer elements. Anyway, the main thing that captured my eye was John Lithgow in this movie because I think he's a really talented actor and he's really funny, like from Third Rock from the Sun and you know Lord Farquaad. But really, it's basically another remaking of Batman Returns because Ellie comes back dressed as a cat and seeks her revenge. And Michelle Pfeiffer didn't get to come back for it, damn it. So as far as the original, it went by really fast, and it was like an hour and 40 something minutes. And it flew by because it was you were so enthralled with the story. You were at the edge of your seat. And I actually thought it was really scary, which of course I was a kid then, so I was pretty much scared of everything, but I still watched it anyway. But with this remake, it really wasn't scary. I mean, of course, because I'm older too, but it's just I don't know, it wasn't really as effective, I guess. Which of course, if it's a remake, half the time they're not, honestly. But I still stand by some of the remakes I really like. But so this is where the spoilers are gonna come in. I wasn't really expecting like whenever Gage runs to the road, I actually did think that uh the father would bring back both of their children, like they'd both get run over. I thought that would have been really interesting, because if you're going to change the story up, you might as well have them both return from the dead, basically. But they didn't, which I thought was a missed opportunity, because, you know, Gage was one of the best things about the original Pet Cemeteries, in my opinion. But with the daughter Ellie, it was still effective. Like, it was still unsettling, you know. And the actress that played her was really good. I can't remember her name, but she was pretty talented, I thought. But the scene whenever the father, Lewis, is combing her hair in the tub, I was expecting her like head to pop off or something to fall out of her scalp, but it never happened, which is probably good. That'd be too much. The Pet Cemetery basically bringing your fears to light, basically, with, you know, like the mother dealing with her sister Zelda, and then her basically becoming deformed and crippled and having the spine deficiency. I thought that was actually pretty well thought out and creepy. But honestly, it reminded me too much of It, really. Which isn't exactly a bad thing, I guess. A while since I did a review about a newer movie, a recent movie. But honestly, I wouldn't go out and rush to see it. I liked it, but it's not worth the $10. I honestly wouldn't think it's even worth the matinee, which would be like $6 where I'm at, but I would just wait for a box for it.